what's up guys, my name is Sam and today we're going to be doing another video. Before we get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn the notifications, and leave a like and comment down below this video as usual. Okay, let's get started folks. Before we get started in today's video, I want to inform you about something. Russia and Ukraine. So right now, there's the president, which is President Putin. He's the president of Russia, right? For the viewers who that you don't know about. He's the president of Russia and he wants to dominate or take over Ukraine. Now, other countries might interfere with this. And President Putin says that if any other countries interfere with this, they're not gonna like the consequences. And if other countries interfere with it, that's going to lead to World War III, which is not good because so far we have had two wars. This will be World War III. So let's just pray that World War III would happen. Okay, so today's topic, the actual topic, is about the Great Depression. The Great Depression started on October 29, 1929. Before it even started, in the 1920s, or the Roaring 20s as it's usually called, people were living a really good life. They had a lot of things. They had like homes, cars, new stuff like new vacuums, new technology. And the reason why they had all those new things was because they were able to get loans from the banks and also pay them back. Until 1929, October 29, again, that's when the stock market crashed. Before, the stock market prices, they were going up like this, sky high. Until that day just came, stock market prices started to go down like this. Right? And a lot of people, millions of people, had stocks. And they lost the stocks. And the prices started to drop. Started to go down. And once that happened, people started to panic, which was not good. Now, a good portion of the people lost their money. So it's not like billions of them lost their money. It's just millions, which is not a lot actually. So they all went to the banks to get loans. Before they got loans, they wanted to get the money that they had already saved. That didn't happen because they also lost their money. So they had to get loans. A lot of them got their loans. And once they got their loans, about 10,000 banks have went bankrupt. Then those 10,000 have closed and went out of business because they had no money. Isn't that just so sad? At that time, the president was President Herbert Hoover. He tried to stay optimistic or as hopeful as possible so he can get through this Great Depression problem. But that didn't happen. People didn't like President Herbert Hoover at the end of the day because they blamed him for the Great Depression and he barely did anything to actually even help. He just said, I'm going to help you get through this Great Depression. But Franklin Delano Roosevelt actually helped. He helped the people and the American people really liked it. So they elected him as president. He created a lot of programs to help people with the Great Depression get back on their feet. Now, this did not also affect the Americans, but it also affected the farmers. There was overproduction of crops. When there's overproduction of crops for the farmers, that means there's less money. But if it's just about minimal or not very a lot of crops, it's gonna be kind of high. But since it's overproduction, they had to sell it for lower prices. When there's no crops and the soil is dry completely, dust started to pile up in the air. Now, not only did this Great Depression event happen, but the Dust Bowl also happened too. So, again, the Great Depression. People lost their stocks. Stock prices started to drop. Banks went bankrupt because a lot of people tried to borrow loans. Millions of people lost their homes. So, what did they do? Some of them went to places called Hoovervilles. Hoovervilles are just like these very small shelter places, not too big, not too small, just right for people to live in, especially the ones with families. Those are the places that they temporarily had to stay in. All of them were poor, and if they wanted food, they had to go to soup kitchens to get free food. And also, if they wanted to get some money, just little money, which is really funny, they had to give up what they had. Their car, their gems, even rich people too. So they had to sell it maybe under $70, I would say that. So if they had a diamond, the diamond would be worth very little, like just $20 if possible. So the Great Depression was not a time for people that was really good. That's why it's called the Great Depression. This affected the farmers and the Americans. In 1933, again, that's when Franklin Eleanor Roosevelt became president. He actually worked really hard for the people in America to get back up on their feet. Once he got in, he started to do a lot of work. He helped the people get back on their feet. Stock prices started to go back to normal, and people got back to a normal life. Now, for President Herbert Hoover, no one even liked him a bit because he couldn't even help out. Even if he tried, some people might still like him, but a lot of people like Franklin Eleanor Roosevelt because he was able to help the American people. About 1/4 of the people in America lost everything that they had. Well, that's it for today's video. But if you really enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn the notifications, and leave a like and comment down below this video. Okay, goodbye.